Hey everyone, RJ here with CV Tech, and today I'll be doing a speed test comparison between the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro and the Google Pixel 3a XL. Let's get it started. Okay, so the first test will be the boot up test, starting in 3, 2, 1, now. Now the Redmi Note 8 Pro and the Pixel 3a XL, both are very good phones. The Pixel 3a XL is unlocked for all four carriers, while you can only use the Note 8 Pro here on GSM networks. So let's see which ones. Ooh, they start up at the exact same time. I couldn't tell the difference there between the two, but yeah, there you go. Boot up was about identical. Okay, so both phones are now powered on. We're going to do a fingerprint scanner test here in 3, 2, 1, now. And the Xiaomi was on a lot faster. Try it one more time, now. And there you go. So the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro has a much faster fingerprint scanner. Okay, so onto the specs of these devices. The Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro runs the MediaTek Helio G90T processor, has 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage. The Pixel 3a XL has the Snapdragon 670 processor with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. Both are octa-core processors, and both of them are very capable, very fast devices. This one has a game turbo booster on it. I actually turned that off for this test, opening some game apps and stuff like that. So that's just the basic specs that you need to know by doing a speed test: is the processor it's running, the internal storage, the RAM, stuff of that nature. Let's go ahead and check out some Geekbench 4 and Antutu benchmark scores. Okay, so the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro got a score of 2479 single core score and 7600 multi-core score, and the Pixel 3a XL 1625 single core score and 5154 multi-core score. Android 10, stock Android, Android 9 running MIUI version 11. Go into Antutu benchmark, and you'll see that the Xiaomi got a score of 289,474, and the score on the Pixel is 190,181. So almost 100,000 points more on a Xiaomi device over the Pixel 3a XL. And a lot of people want to dog the MediaTek processors, but I want to tell you, they really came a long way, and they're doing a really good job with their processors. So we're going to see how it stacks up with the Pixel device. So right now, you can clear everything out. We're going to go ahead and get started in with this test, starting now. That was the Xiaomi. Let's go into YouTube. The Xiaomi took over that one. Calculator. That was a Xiaomi. Let's go into the calendar. Xiaomi took it. Let's go into clock. I believe this Xiaomi had that one there. Camera. And the dot popped up here on the Pixel, so I'm going to give it to that. Amazon. And the Xiaomi took over there. Let's go into Instagram. That was the Pixel. Let's go into Play Store. And that was about even. I would say slightly to the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro, but very, very close there. Let's go into the settings. That was the Xiaomi, took that one there. Snapchat. Xiaomi took over. Twitter. And that was the Xiaomi, took over there. Netflix. And the Xiaomi once again. Let's go in Temple Run 2. Now I did turn off Game Turbo here on this device, so we'll see, how it does with Game Turbo turned off. And as you're seeing right there, the Xiaomi did start up first, still waiting on the Pixel. And we're going to see, several seconds different here, as you can see, between Open Temple Run 2. So we'll go back home here, go into Subway Surfer. And yeah, you can see right there the difference between the two there. A lot faster there on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro. And then Dead Trigger. And there you go. A whole lot faster there on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro. Now, like I made mention, everybody loves to hate the MediaTek processors, but This thing is blazing fast. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and do a RAM management test, starting off with the Pixel 3a XL. Start with dead trigger. We're open. Subway Surfer, we're good to go. Temple Run 2, we're good. Netflix had to reload. Twitter was open. Snapchat was open. Settings was open. Play Store, we're good. Instagram, we're good. Amazon, we're good. Clock, we're open. Calendar is good. Calculator's good. YouTube is open, and the Bible was open. So every app was open except for Netflix. Now we're over here on the Xiaomi, and we'll see how the RAM management is with the MIUI skin on top. Starting with dead trigger, was open. Subway Surfer, good to go. Temple Run 2, we're good to go. Netflix was open. Twitter was open. Snapchat was open. Settings were good. Play Store were good. Instagram. Amazon had to reload. Clock were open. Calendar had to reload. Calculator reloaded. So a lot more reloads here, even though it has more RAM. So that right there kind of goes to show you that just because something has extra RAM, it's going to be able to hold open apps in the background more than something with less RAM. Stock Android here, MIUI skin on top, and you've seen only one reload here on the Pixel 3a XL, and we had several here on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro. Now, as far as the app opening test, the Xiaomi took it hands down. In the reopening of apps, the Pixel won it. So now the price differences here, okay? As you've seen the test, now of course this is not a scientific test. It's just having two phones side by side, opening apps and stuff like that. Of course, your day-to-day usage will be different, but the price difference is here. Okay, you can get the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro on Amazon for $250 or less as you see it. It's got the quad camera setup here on the rear, and they do a very good job. I've not taken very many pictures with this device here. This is completely opposite of what this test is about, but I'm just giving you a heads up. We got a single camera here that does a very fantastic job on the Pixel 3a XL, but you're looking at $479 retail price for the Pixel 3a XL and $250 or less for the Xiaomi device. Now, there are some differences. Of course, this one right here is unlocked for Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Sprint. This is only available for GSM networks like T-Mobile and AT&T, and LTE bands in the US are limited. So I will do a video. I'm going to do a follow-up video here on this phone very, very soon. So stay tuned for that and all that kind of good stuff. Be sure to subscribe for all that content. I sure would appreciate that. But yeah, that was just a little speed test comparison here. Let me know in the comment section below what y'all think. If it was helpful and informative in any way, hit that like button. And like I made mention, leave a comment and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I'd appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.